Actions tests, just for the sake of committee, have been completed with our witness, who I know is coming to us from Washington, D.C. today. Let's start the meeting. And first of all, I apologize for the late delay, but I do have my own 30-minute declaration on decorum at committee that I'd like to read right now. I also want to recognize as well that we've got parliamentary officers.
As you said, my name's Steve Dier. I'm the Director of Public Policy and Government Affairs for TikTok Canada, and I'm joined by my colleague, David Lieber, who's our Head of Privacy Public Policy for the Americas, who's on Zoom from Washington. Well, I do work for TikTok. First and foremost, I'm a father of 2 wonderful children, so I care deeply about them being safe and secure online, and I know all parents do. So I'm really happy to have this opportunity to be here today to discuss how we're protecting the data of all Canadians and particularly teenagers. Millions of Canadians and over 1 billion people around the world come to TikTok to be entertained, to learn, and to build community. TikTok is where an incredibly diverse range of Canadian creators and artists are finding unprecedented success with global audiences, where Indigenous creators are telling their own stories in their own voices, and where small business owners are finding new customers, not just across Canada, but around the world. For example, just last week, I was able to listen to Jen Harper. She's the CEO of Cheekbone Beauty, which is an Indigenous-owned, B Corp certified beauty brand, who spoke at the Toronto Global Forum about the role that TikTok has played in helping her to grow a global customer base and build a community that's invested in learning more about sustainability and Indigenous peoples. We know that with this rapid growth brings scrutiny, and we welcome conversations around how we protect Canadians' data. Let me start by addressing a few misconceptions about TikTok. First, TikTok is a subsidiary of its parent company, ByteDance. ByteDance is not owned or controlled by the Chinese government. It's a private company. Nearly 60% of ByteDance is owned by global institutional investors, such as General Atlantic and Susquehanna International Group. 20% is owned by its founders, and the other 20% is owned by employees like me. Of ByteDance's 5 board members, 3 of them are Americans. TikTok has thousands of employees around the world, with head offices in Los Angeles and Singapore. We have a Canadian office in Toronto's Liberty Village, with over 150 employees who work closely with Canadian creators, artists, and businesses to help them achieve success on the platform. The second misconception I'd like to clarify is around data collection. TikTok's handling of Canadians' user data is governed by Canadian law, like PIPEDA and provincial privacy laws. The way that TikTok collects and uses data is similar to other platforms. In fact, when someone signs up for TikTok, all they're required to share is their email or phone number, their date of birth, and their country location, which are used to verify that they're eligible to create an account and to create an age-appropriate experience. We do not require users to provide things like their real names or to enter personal details about themselves. We take security concerns about our platform very seriously and are working globally to be responsive and put forth constructive, industry-leading solutions to address any concerns. If the Canadian government has concerns about the safety and security of our platform, we want to understand them so that we can address them. As TikTok has grown, we've tried to learn the lessons of companies that have come before us, especially when it comes to the safety of teenagers. While the vast majority of people on TikTok are over 18, we spend a lot of time on measures to protect teenagers. Many of these are firsts for the social media industry. For example, when a teen under 16 joins TikTok, their account will be set to private by default, and they'll have direct messaging disabled. Teens under 18 are unable to live stream and have a default 60-minute time limit turned on. We also provide 60-minute screen time limit. We also provide a suite of family pairing tools so parents and guardians can participate in their teen's experience and make choices that are right for their families. We're proud to partner with leading Canadian nonprofits like Media Smarts, Kids Help Phone, Tel Jeune, and Digital Moment to support their work to educate Canadians and create resources on issues like online safety, well-being, and digital literacy. We're proud to also have built a constructive relationship across the federal government over the past few years and to have partnered to support key public policy initiatives. For example, during the 2021 federal election, we worked with Elections Canada to build a bilingual, in-app election center that provided authoritative information to Canadians on when, where, and how to vote. We were also proud that year to sign on to the government's Declaration on Election Integrity Online. TikTok is committed to the safety and security of our community and to maintaining the integrity of our platform. I look forward to sharing more with you about how we accomplish this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dare. I'm just going to remind committee members before we start the round of questioning, we're kind of